You know, so many people I talk to who struggle with fat loss, it's because they've been taught and told the wrong shit on repeat. And if you're still listening to the old school advice, trying to run or cycle or eat in some crazy calorie deficit to try and burn fat, then you're gonna end up just like the millions of people who tried to follow that path before you. Skinny fat, dad bod, lower metabolism, meaning future problems. And you know, a lot of us have just been duped, told that losing weight means focusing on stuff like running or getting on the Stairmaster or doing a bunch of fasted, high intensity cardio, but that's not the way. The real cheat code to losing more fat and keeping it off is actually pretty simple, but it's rarely talked about. First, build more muscle. Second, what you eat, the actual types of food you're putting in your mouth, and when you eat, frequency and timing, they matter, and they matter a hell of a lot more than just calories. And when you follow most restricted diets, I'd say 90+%, and focus on just the running or whatever traditional cardio method you're used to, your body actually just halts fat burning fairly quickly as a survival mechanism. Hormones go out telling your body you need to eat those calories back that you just burned off, and your willpower and your discipline, they don't win the battle against hormones ever long term. Whereas when you focus on building muscle, you're training your body to work differently and actually burn more fat around the clock doing anything or doing nothing. And when you eat more of the right foods rather than just focusing on calories, your body, your hormones, they react very differently. Because you can have two people both eating the exact same amount of calories, but they end up with completely different fat loss results. Why? How is that possible? Because food choice matters. So what are the right foods? Well, mainly animal-based proteins and fats, rather than a bunch of whole grains or overpriced granola or green juices, smoothies, or gimmicky low-calorie snacks. Protein is roughly 300% more thermogenic than carbohydrates, so it's harder to store as fat. Protein will also have you more satiated long-term, meaning less hunger pains, less cravings, less urges. You stay fuller longer, which means you end up eating less. Hormone functions improve, your insulin response improves, your thyroid improves. And when your hormones improve, life gets easier, life gets better. You end up storing less fat per calorie consumed. And big picture, food choice matters more than calories. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, just a fancy way of saying how much you move, how much you walk, your daily steps, is far more important than trying to run or cycle for an hour a day, all this traditional cardio stuff that people try and do for fat loss. Now, am I saying cardio is bad? Am I saying I hate cardio? No, cardio is great for your cardio, your cardiovascular, and your mental health. It's not the thing people need to lose actual fat. So get this stupid idea out of your head that you need to drive to the gym and get on a hamster wheel or Stairmaster for fasted cardio to lose fat, because it's absolutely ridiculous. If you really want an extra fat loss boost without activating hunger and all the negatives that come from traditional cardio, just start walking more. 10K steps daily minimum. Walking is massively underrated. It's a great way to tap into actual fat stores, burn more calories without increasing hunger or chancing a downregulation of fat burning hormones. When you know better, you can do better. And when you realize trying to run or cycle for an hour a day is not a good way to lose fat, you can begin to approach things smarter instead of just working harder. Traditional cardio, the running, cycling, whatever, keeps so many people in this endless cycle of having to constantly be on a hamster wheel to try and burn more calories to lose fat, and it's just a dead end road. It's a dog chasing its tail. The goal is to build a body that can burn more without you needing to always be doing more. Focus on building muscle if you want to lose fat effortlessly, have more freedom, and ultimately just have a better quality of life, because that is really the goal, isn't it?